What's going down, man? It's your boy, Donnie Houston. We celebrating 3 years of chopping it up right here on the Donnie Houston podcast. Go to DonnieHoustonReal.com right now and get you one of these brand new Choppers t-shirts available in the mono black, tight white, and the gray tape edition.
Yeah. So, I had T. Ferris under my wing. He was a young cat at the time.
Talk about T. Ferris. Yeah.
He fresh out of high school, but I liked his work ethic. He had good work ethic. He wasn't distracted by females. You know what I'm saying? Somebody young coming into this rap game, that's the first thing they're going to be on their mind. How many gals I could get and all that. He was always about business, and he basically ran with me every day. He was like my right-hand man. So I was really kind of grooming him to do what I'm doing, and I just had this vision. I was gonna be like Charlie on Charlie's Angels. I'm somewhere in the Bahamas or somewhere. He's running the company, yeah, just checking in, man.
Shit. So you had the idea of like, I'm gonna get this young cat and groom him to be.
Yeah. I had some other youngsters on my team, but they just, they didn't have that same drive like he had, and I saw me and him at the time, like how hard he was working, and to be that young, because I probably was about like 27 at the time, and then he fresh out of high school because he was selling tapes in high school.
And how did you meet Ferris?
I met Ferris at White's house, probably through Lester Roy, because he was actually moving merchandise for Lester Roy, because Lester Roy was selling the T-shirts and the tapes at the time as well. Like Watts would wholesale them to the guys, and then they would go out there and make their money off the tapes.
Are you okay? So what is? Because I always thought, like growing up, it was like you always heard Watts, OG, Ron C. What was the hierarchy? What was the structure on that end of like business and all that?
Well, Watts, he did the tapes, and Ron C was like the MC. Yeah, he did all the talking on the tapes. Yeah,
and that was it. It wasn't like they like.
But Ron C also had. He had all his stores and stuff as well. We had we was getting a lot of music distributed out there because there's so many channels to go through. The Slim them on the streets with it, at the high school with it, at the club with it. We hitting the stores. Watts traveling out of town. Man, I remember whenever we used to drop a mixtape, Watts would do an East Texas run, hit Ron C would go that way, I would go this way. And then it got so big, I started shipping the shit out. Yeah, I'm talking. We really had a full scale distribution going on.
How much money y'all seeing at this time?
A lot.
I mean, a lot. The time is you can't get no tax trouble now. I'm just trying to put a ballpark.
I'm gonna tell you about a weekend at the Kappa. I think we made about 50 racks. Off of 3 mixtapes. For the Kappa, we would drop 3 mixtapes. We would drop a before the Kappa, a chopping them up, and a fuck action. And then when the Kappa's over, we would drop a after the Kappa.
After the Kappa, yeah.
Man, we was killing it, man.
50 racks at the Kappa?
Yeah.
And so y'all out there just on the beat, on the sand, just, come get them.
Did you come to the Kappa that year we had the Winnebago out there?
No, but I heard about that.
We had a guy on the inside of the Winnebago pressing CDs around
real
the clock. By this time we got the towers now.
Yeah.
It's moving. They moving faster now. We can spit them out now. But he stayed in that Winnebago 24/7 burning CDs.
God damn. Okay, tell me about, because I was telling, I don't know if it was somebody I was talking to, but I was like, the South Side, we was known to go to the Kappa, and it's like you pull your slab out, you kicking it, you parlaying, you know what I'm saying? But y'all was going out there, and it was a little bit of that, but it was a whole lot of business going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure.
Did y'all sit up and have meetings like, okay, look, Kappa coming up, we need to do this, yada, yada, yada. You gonna do over here, just like break me down into that whole thought process and that mind frame, and then y'all getting there. If somebody had never been to the Kappa, paint that picture of like, man, when you get to the Kappa, it's like this, and we was doing this, and this was, what was going on.
I'm gonna be honest, man. When you got a bunch of hustlers in the building, y'all ain't gotta have no meeting.
Know what time it is.
Everybody just grab their work and go. Yeah, but I mean, we set it up where we had the Winnebago. Ron C put they put the speaker on top of the Winnebago. He was MCing from the top. They had twerk contest. Had the females going up to the top, taking how it was wild out there. Yeah. No, it was live. It was live. It really, man. It really wasn't on me. Like, man, we really it's just a bunch of hustlers. Everybody trying to get money. That was the goal.
50. So you make 50,000. How do y'all split this? How do y'all break this 50,000?
Nah, everybody. So it's different. It's different pots. How can I say it? It's different pots. So it's probably a pot where it's probably, I'm trying to think, was it separate? Like me and Watts, Ron C and Wood, and Savoir Faire, because Savoir Faire was a part. Ron C and Savoir Faire and Brother Wood was like they own entity as well. And it's like me, Watts, T Fairs, like we our own entity. The artists hustling their own CDs. Because at this time, like I say, and this was like, probably one of them latter Kappas where everybody had basically branched out and put their own CDs out. I think Big Tiger and them had a CD called Shit Talkers that was Run Your Mouth. You know, Slim was doing his own thing. Lamario dropped the North Star. He was doing his own thing. So everybody was also promoting their shit as well. Yeah.
Where's J-Dog in this whole equation?
J-Dog in there too. I forgot about J-Dog. Yeah, J-Dog in there too. Yeah. I actually started during that time I was doing those projects, and this before we got to Mike Jones. I was working on a project for J-Dog called, I think it was Paying Dues and Earning Stripes. And then he went to jail. Yeah.
Donnie Houston.